Everyone, welcome to Honey Grove Homestead. My husband, my son, and I collected wood around our property today. The last owners that lived here left a lot of wood and other materials, and so when we find things, we try and repurpose what we can. And so we took the wood that we found and we turned it into a garden box. Our garden box is 48 inches long, 18 inches wide, and it's about a foot high, but that's probably counting the legs on it. It's probably going to hold like 8 to 9 inches of dirt when all is said and done. And then we just carried it over to our patio and added it to the rest of the containers for our garden. So I'm back out here, part two. Me, my son, and my husband built this little scrap garden box out of some wood that was down in the back of our property. And we stabilized this frame a little more so it's not so wobbly. I'm going to fill this up, and I've actually got some broccoli and some cauliflower I'm going to put in it. It's a lot warmer here than other places in the US. I don't know if I'm going to get a harvest or if it's too late. I'm going to try. Last year we did get a little bit before cabbage moths killed my cabbage, the rest of it, and ate it and whatever. I also have some big pots that I'm going to drill the holes in the bottom, put a little bit of gravel in, fill with soil, and then put my berry bushes in them. I bought some blackberry bushes so they don't need a trellis, and a raspberry that it doesn't have to have a trellis. And all three of these are supposed to be good for pots. So that's what I'm working on today. I got these raspberries and blackberries when I went to Tractor Supply. And I wanted to make sure that I got a variety that could be grown in pots and that didn't need a trellis. So this heritage raspberry can have a trellis, but it doesn't have to. And then this blackberry bush, these blackberries, they are bush berries, and they're the baby cakes blackberries, and they are grown, often grown in pots. I'm originally from Oregon, and raspberries and blackberries grow like crazy in those places, and you can often just find them out, just when you're out walking in the woods or whatever. And if you're not careful, they can, if you grow them yourself, they will just kind of take over a space, especially blackberries. So it's really strange to me that out here you just have to plant them and hope that they grow. I also really love that they're called baby cakes, blackberries. It's such a cute name. Then I'm just going to top this off a little bit with some soil. And I'm not going to fertilize them until 2 to 3 weeks after. That's what the package says, so that's what I'll do. Also, growing up in Oregon, my grandma was a huge gardener, and she always had this fence wall full of raspberries, and we would pick them and she would make jam. And I'm always trying to recreate that, and I have yet to get a good harvest of raspberries outside of Oregon. Okay, so these are much heavier now. Now this was just made with some scrap wood, and so we've got this little gap in here. I'm just going to put that piece of wood in. It's rustic, right? Okay, and I'm going to finish filling my bigger containers. And then I've also got these little rectangular planters. I'm going to put some soil in those as well. I'll probably just plant something like radishes in those. Oh, I need my other glove. And I went ahead and I moved my berries over to the side of my greenhouse. Waiting for my husband to turn the water back on because I have a faucet not far from here that I can attach a hose to, and it will be easier to water. But for now, I am hauling water daily to water everything. And it's kind of a pain, but it's only temporary. And I will also top these off with chicken compost, but I will do that the day that I actually plant. Probably tomorrow. I've always got gardening plans in my head. I make a lot of time for it. Well, this vlog is getting pretty long, so I'm going to end it here. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.